Hello, everybody. So glad to be with you today. Another amazing Awakens Sales Facebook Live, where we simplify that which we've made complicated, which is life itself. You want life to be like a funhouse mirror, endless funhouse mirrors. You know those scenes of those funhouse mirrors, and you just can't figure your life out. Well, it's time to close your eyes and go within. Allow yourself to connect with a deeper presence and power within. Allow yourself to come to realize the truth that you're eternally free, that have the opportunities to experience your wholeness and wellness and express yourself in the world in the way you're meant to as a world-changing light leader are right within you. The keys are within you, first and foremost, and you don't have to do anything to earn it, is what's so cool about it. The answers are largely within you already. Actually, they're all within you already, and it's a matter of just drawing that forth from within. Everything's created within first, and then it manifests into our world, correct? Right? So that's the experience we have. So if I were like a lot of marketers, though, again, God bless them all, I've benefited from them, I would tell you right now what it's going to take for you to actually succeed. All right, here, let's have some fun. Here we go, James Malinchak. I took his training. Going to be a big money speaker. Going to make $100 to $1 million guaranteed. No straightforward, no BS. We're doing it. All right, we're going to go on the college speaking circuit. No, that's the way to do it. No. All right, wait a minute. My subconscious is pretty slippery. Maybe I'll use this to read these scripts. That'll finally fix me and get me doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, what about that? Oh, how about this old hypnotherapy thing? Maybe this has some techniques for me. Nope. I don't know. Not there yet. How about the perfect client attraction home study system? What do we got here? What's the tagline? The proven 10-step home study program to attract all the clients you need and keeping your practice constantly filled. We're never going to not have a filled practice. Absolutely. Done deal. You need all that. And then that's just the beginning. That's your homework assignment. Read all those. I got the PDF here all loaded up for you, and you'll crush it, right? Okay, guys, listen. What I showed you is like less than a grain of sand on the beach of content and ideas of what you need to do to be able to be successful. What I'm doing here, when we come together here, is to give you what I feel that you need right now to just support you and moving forward. Realize all these things are great. Okay, these are fine, but we don't need them. We don't need all these things. I had someone recently tell me that, hey, you know, the reason why I haven't taken certain actions that I could have been taking, you know, the last time I talked to you, okay, I'll just put it that way, is because, you know, I still haven't got to the foundation and the subconscious, and we need to get that taken care of. And eventually then I'll take the actions to get in front of people to actually have sales conversations. But we need to keep going deeper in that subconscious first. God bless this person. I get it. I get where people are at with that. And the truth is, I have found, if you just actually make the freaking calls or take the freaking steps, so to speak, you will see a breakthrough. You will find the breakthrough. Also, the subconscious is unlocked and things are happening. So a lot of times, okay, I'm not here to say like none of these things are important or useful. I'm here to say a lot of times the best way is just to get over it and move forward. I know one of my mentors said once, he put it in a way that I just love so much. He says, with all the courses and everything out there on subconscious mind, we're given the idea that, you know, the subconscious mind, oh my God, it's like this incredible jungle of stuff, and it's operating your life, and it's so complex. Who could ever solve it? And, you know, you're going to need to do tons of work before you ever could have a breakthrough. And I think actually, like I've always said, as he was saying, is like, the truth is, you know, that's actually, he said in his own way, that's actually the number one block, is that we think we have to overcome all these things in our subconscious mind. I'm not saying they're not useful, and I'm saying that I haven't even worked with those things and continue to work with some of those things. I'm just saying it's not as complicated as it's been put out there as. In an instant, you can shift your subconscious mind to be on board with something entirely new. It's possible. It's doable. And so I'm here to remind you of your infinite power, that you can awaken from the dream at any moment and start to realize that you could find an easy path to having new clients and doing having clients and making money. You know, it's just impact. I always talk about impact, but everybody talks about impact. Hey, why don't you have some clients and make some money? You know, let's get on with it. And, you know, rather than all this fascination, like I get all these emails all the time. I'm like, oh my God, no wonder people don't make money. It's like, okay, now we're going to learn about how you can be a fire starter authority leader, or you're going to learn how to be the woo-woo authority leader. No, you need my formula. Like, there's so many concepts. So what's the answer? We have to, at some point, we have to lay down our concepts. Sometimes these concepts can propel us. I'm not saying, again, I never put a concept out there to try to support people, but I'm just saying the more we need to use language, we need to use something, but how can we express ourselves best in our business to generate new clients for ourselves? And I feel like increasingly, like, again, like you just need to do the basics. You need to show up in your full presence, in your heart, be willing to do crazy things like I'm doing today, to say, hey, you need all this stuff, and having a fun time with that, and just showing up authentically from your heart. That's the number one thing. That is the foundation. Then you do want to consider, like when you're doing your Facebook Lives or you're reaching out to people doing marketing, you do want to, of course, consider all the things that you can use to, you know, connect with your target market, the people you're here to help, but do you even know who they are? Most people have only vague ideas of who they're here to serve and haven't refined their focus on who they're really supposed to be serving. And even if they think they have, usually I can find that they aren't as clear as they could be, you know, and that can be very helpful. Like I just talked to somebody who has a 7-figure business and today, and she does not have a specific profile for her ideal client. She doesn't believe she needs it now because she has so much success. But I can guarantee you, if she were to dial that in clearer, she would be able to serve that market even better. She has all the information and knowledge inside herself after all these years. It's a matter of excavating that, seeing the things in there, and then you can speak to that market more directly. So the best way to express yourself to gain new clients, first of all, is to know intimately who you're here to serve. And there's so many different ways of connecting with that. The way I like to do it is to go within and inquire. Anytime I'm looking to serve my markets, so to speak, or my tribe, I tune in and I ask questions. I just feel them. I feel them, their energy. I listen to what they're wanting and needing and how I meant to reach out to them, and allow it to come into me. And then I begin to hear what they're saying, like the literal words they might use, right? They always say, in marketing, they say, use the words that they use, right? So that you can connect with them better. But you can do that not only by talking to your market, by tuning into your market. What are you hearing? What are you picking up on? What's more resonant for you? As an empath, as somebody that's empathic, you can feel energy. So when you feel that energy from your tribe, when you go within, you're creating connections and you're bringing your tribe closer to you. You are nurturing that relationship with them. And that's really invaluable. So today, you know, we're taking some time to talk about some of these foundational things. What do you really need? Again, meditate. Ask your tribe. Again, what are your top 20 to 50 pains? Have you done this exercise yet? I might continue to repeat the same thing again and again, by the way. I find like where we've gone so far afield in all these so-called advanced concepts, we haven't mastered the basics. Do you know the top 20 to 50 pains? Do you know the top 20 to 50 benefits that your pain removal? What are the benefits they want? Getting those things clear. How do you come up with that? Well, if you worked with a lot of clients already and you're with basically your ideal client already, fleshing that out based on your experiences and then tuning in, that's a route where you can flesh it out even more. And when you get those lists, again, you find the top 3 to 5 areas or pain points, and then benefits, and then you can just put a whole marketing piece together if you want to. Marketing is just sharing yourself authentically and effectively. How do you effectively speak to what they want to know about, what they want to hear about, and then share that. One of the ways you can do it is some of you that are on my email list, by the way, I have been sending out just lovely messages for a long time. I used to do all these different things to formulas and all kinds of things that did work to degrees, with my email marketing. But the number one thing that's always worked is me sharing my authenticity with the tangible, things that people are wanting to hear about and know about in their business, right? In my case, I help people who are in business. So what are those things that they want to know about, those juicy things that they're really looking for? But if it's just all gimmicks, especially for you guys, are all probably serving spiritual type of people, most of you, right? So they want to feel your heart more than anything. If they feel that, then you just need just enough of all the other stuff for them to want to follow along. Some of you are following me, right? So for me, I'm looking to help people that are for example, here's an example. If you're making around low six figures or under, but you've been working with clients with some consistency, I can guarantee you through what I'm doing right now with people, so I can take you from where you are to six figures, mid six figures, and map out your plan to go to seven figures within the next 2 years or so. That's totally doable. The only thing is this mindset thing. This idea things are hard, right? So this idea that things are hard and you have to struggle creates a struggle. When you start realizing it's just a matter of making value propositions to people from your heart and loving them and bringing your beautiful work forth and valuing it at any level you want. You could say something's worth $5, or you could say it's worth 5,000, right? Or 50,000 or 500,000 maybe even. So whatever it is to start valuing it at that level. And again, I'm just the basics. The right people will come into your field to be a match for you. I remember saying for a long time, I want to serve these people at six figures and above, back when I wasn't serving people so much at that level. And then the more I focused on it internally, eventually those people started showing up. I said, oh, wow, now they're showing up and I'm hanging out with them. I'm doing work with them in different ways, and some of them became clients. But at first, it seemed very elusive. I was going to have to struggle and come over get over my subconscious stuff and everything. But when you get into a clear state that I'll guide you into today for a short while, you get into a clear state. There's a transcendent state we enter into where it's already available. It's already available for you now. That transcends the need to go through all this subconscious work all the time. That you don't necessarily need all that you could just feel it and let it come through, and then follow that feeling, that download you get. That's why, again, I'll promote my Meditate and Make Money free meditation. Go to yoursacredpurpose.com to get it if you don't have it. It opens you up, the downloads come in, and you feel that feeling that comes through the guidance and transmission you get through that meditation, and you're just like, oh, that's it. And then as long as you keep engaging that signal, it's going to manifest. You don't need to overcome all these, oh my God, all the blocks and all this stuff, okay? So you just don't need that. So when I'm talking about today, I was just having fun with you guys, but hey, let's talk and levitate. Let's levitate in that we're grounding, we're getting real, we're talking real, and at the same time, we are going to go into the higher planes of connection. I am going to do some energy scanning today for you guys, as usual, for the group, for the individuals that are here. And we'll spend a little time, even a few minutes, just meditating right now and tuning in, who are my clients I'm meant to serve? Who is the tribe I'm meant to serve right now? Just asking some basic questions, asking them to come in, asking them and feeling in your heart how they want you to connect with them. The simplest path, the simplest path. So if you would join me, take a nice deep breath. In through your nose, up through a crown chakra, up through a higher self, up to love, light, source energy, up into the all in all. And as you exhale through your mouth, let this energy come back down through your higher self, down through your crown chakra, down through all your chakras, through your body, through your auric field, down through your feet, down through your root chakra, down to the core of the earth. So I speak these words in the I am right here and right now for everyone to listen to my voice. So recognize God, love, life, source, spirit is all there is. Grateful for the beauty of God's grace in my life that gives everything. So I'm grateful for its presence that I feel in my core and every cell in my body. It's alive, and I'm willing to feel that aliveness now. Within this aliveness, I know that I'm connected to the infinite field where everything exists. Within that oneness, and yet it's also here simultaneously, and it's all one in the 3D field. It's here. It is here. It is here. What it is that is I'm desiring, what I'm seeking within, is already manifested into the 3D in time and space, in some timeline or some dimension, and I'm saying yes to what it is that I'm desiring. Yes, I desire. I'm willing to stop saying I don't want what I want. I want to be a world-changing light leader. I want to manifest a multi-six or seven-figure or something greater business. I want to make the world-changing impact I'm here to make. I'm saying yes, and I'm feeling that. Feel it in the connected field, and I realize it literally exists in the physical already. It already is there, not only in the energetic, but in the physical, because everything's already been created. Energy can neither be created nor destroyed, therefore it already exists, manifests as energy into matter in time and space, and I'm connected into that time and space. So I become aware of that. I say that's real. If I'm willing to say yes and engage that signal, it's already here. It's already here. And I look into the field of the infinite and allow those beings that want to raise their hands, they're coming up, jumping up and down, they're grateful I'm saying yes to my desire, my purpose, and what I desire financially, and how I want to serve. They sense and feel that. They feel why I am here in the 3D, why we have agreed all to meet here in the 3D, why it's important, that it's sacred, and that we're here. And I'm feeling these souls, these excited souls, these lovely, excited souls coming up. And whether it makes sense to my mind or not, I care not. All I do is I focus on the signal that's showing up. And I ask them briefly, I just ask them a few questions briefly. How can I serve you? How can I serve you? What's the greatest possible way I could serve you? And just take note of it. Just take a short while to be with that. Let them speak to you. Let it just come to you. What they're seeking is seeking you as well. It's all one. What they're seeking is seeking you as well. And all they're looking for is for you to just trust your first impulse to say yes, that you will serve them. Yes, you will serve them in this higher and greater way than ever before. Without reason, without logic, without running it through your mind again and again. Instead, you feel the energy of it being a yes to whatever you're here to serve, to help them, to help everything, and could feel it. You could feel it, and you imagine it, and you know it, and you know it matters because it comes into the 3D, into physical matter. You're willing to let it matter, finally. With infinite love and peace surfing the high planes at the same time, manifesting and playing on this 3D playground at the same time. Yes, I just want to love you, and yet I know there's this game we're here to play, and that we want to play it. There is a game we want to play. What is the game we're playing? How do we want to play this game together? You might ask how they want you to connect with them in the physical, in the energetic. We're doing it now, but how do you want me to communicate with you? How do you want me to connect with you? In the simplest, most powerful, and best way. Notice that perhaps it's a very simple path. It's a very simple path. It's only your mind that complicates it later. Comes up with 10 or 20 different things that you need to do before you just do this simple thing that you're being asked to do now. No, you go with the energy that you feel, the resonant energy. You allow it to land, you allow it to ground, you allow it to come into fruition. Willing to experience what you truly want to experience, knowing it's safe, that it's well, that it's potent, it's powerful. For you, for them, for all. So just give thanks for whatever's downloaded, knowing you can always spend a lot more time here anytime you want in this field asking these questions. Any questions you want to ask. And just give thanks. Allow yourself to feel that love for your tribe. Give them an energetic hug. Just declare we're moving forward together, and now is the time. Yes. Feel the sense that you put a stake in the ground for that, and knowing it's already done and manifesting, it's already real. Thank you, God, and so it is. Okay, and just let that release itself, and just be, and just come back into awareness into the room when you're ready. Slowly opening your eyes, moving around. Coming back here. Allowing yourself just to be abundant with whatever you experience. Again, the mind always complicates, but the simplicity of whatever came through is what matters. Do you understand? Do you understand? It's that simple. You're not missing anything. It's just simple. Like I say, meditate and make money for a reason. We need to engage. We need to take physical actions and steps to, yeah, absolutely. And it's so simple. We have the ability to experience our infinite spaciousness and flow and feel our fire and steel and do all that as well, and have all that happening simultaneously and enjoy all of it within the infinite space that we are. We are one with that infinite space we sense within. We are here to experience this deep love and have this experience of learning and growing and all this stuff. And we have these experiences, and they're fun and they matter to us. It's all part of what we're here to experience. And so we give thanks for it. Willing to allow ourselves to see the real results we want in our lives for the highest good of all. Let it be a fact. Thank you, God. And so it is. Okay. All right. If you guys want more, again, overall, just go to my website, yoursacredpurpose.com, get the free Meditate and Make Money meditation for overall meditating each day and opening up your energy. That was an 18-minute one, so it'll go a lot longer than this one. And people are doing great with that one. And then there's opportunities for upgrades too after you get the opt-in for free. So take a look at those ones where you can download your tribe through my Meditate and Make Money workshop. Yeah, so there's a couple of versions of it in there, and to help you to really detail who your tribe is, your ideal clients. So take advantage of that to learn more about how to meditate and make money. And again, meditate and make money doesn't mean you don't take actions. That's one of the things that keeps spiritual folks stuck, is they don't take the actions. They may not even download this stuff in the first place. Sometimes they do. They don't take actions that are connected. They're like, it doesn't feel right. Well, just take the connected action. Just take the connected action. What's true right now? Take the connected, And again, this person I talked to, I referenced earlier, again, I'm saying she's 7 figures. I don't know. She's a big name in the industry, but I don't know what her business is, but it's successful. And that's what she does. I can tell. I can just, based on everything she shared with me today. She's connected. She just does what feels true each step along the way. But she engages in real action. It's that simple. But we need constant reminders, and that's why I'm here. Okay, so I have some people that are asking for, thank you, I'll listen to this again. Sure, Cindy. And then Lois says, is that info on your Instagram? Where can I go for the 18-minute meditation? Oh, thanks for asking again. I mentioned it earlier. yoursacredpurpose.com. yoursacredpurpose.com. It's right there to opt in, right on my homepage. Okay, great. Well, let's do a group energy scan, and then we'll see about doing some individual energy scans for folks if you like. So let's just take a moment to tune in for everyone. What messages want to come through today? I see the untying of bonds. So there may be roles and tasks or things you're getting yourself so caught up into that you love to do at one level, and it speaks to your heart, but it's keeping you imprisoned from doing the more expansive work you want to do. So those are the things that you need to say no to. You need to just start saying no to it. It's so easy. Our brains are so wired for approval and survival, that sometimes that is where the patterns sometimes do overtake us in these different ways. But your mind might say, well, I wonder if I did that, I could make money doing that. I would be pretty good at it, and that would work. And then I don't have to figure out a business or anything. And that's a lot of times why people go back to jobs if they're in business. They're like, I'm tired of I get things going, then I got to figure it out again. And when things change and I'm so tired of it, it just give me a role to play and paying me and just move on. Consistent income. I don't have to be worried, concerned. But that's where we're in that TikTok energy then, right? We're just playing out these roles, and there's so many people are waking up. They're like, I don't want to just work this job. That's why so many people aren't going back to jobs. It's not just the financial. It's just don't want to do it anymore. They want something greater. They want to experience their greater purpose. So you guys, me, all of us, we have an opportunity to lead the way during this time of mass awakening and to help people to move through this. So thanks, Lois, for putting that into the comments. I appreciate that. Okay, so say no to those things. Say yes to the most expanded things possible. The quicker you do that, the less suffering there'll be ultimately for humanity, because this is where everything's going. It's into self-realization. Some people call it self-actualization, but whatever. But you can get with my gist. That's where everything is wanting to go. And so that's your opportunity, is to say no to these things. It's kind of nice, I'm kind of surviving or thriving. But there's something so much of a higher order calling to you. It's time to say yes to that and go for it. Okay. So about smoking, I'm getting a smoking energy. So it's time to let go of addictions, old patterns of addictions that comfort you, but are not, again, are holding your vibration down, at least on a vibrational level. Of course, then if your vibration level is held down, then it turns into anxiety, depression, illness in the body. So it's time to let go of the sense of the safety net of the low vibration, and to trust being elevated. I think a lot of times what happens as kids is we experience all this joy and freedom and creativity, some of us, and then something comes in and it crushes it, right? It's like, no, you can't be like that. Yeah, I can say parents, the school systems, or whatever, that energy comes in and feels like it's crushing us, right? So then we're like, okay, I'll stay low vibration, don't get your hopes up too high. Like, so we want to become more like little children again. When I'm being more in that energy, a lot of people think I'm crazy because they're like, what are you, 5 years old? I'm like, yeah, that sounds good to me. Because I'm being goofy and I'm acting funny. And if you go to my Facebook wall or whatever on my profile, they took a video of me dancing around at a party recently, and they're like, what are you, drunk? I'm like, no, let's live our lives, let's have some fun. Jeez, Oh, okay. So yeah, release the low vibe and the too much of this sort of heavy, serious energy. Allow yourself to feel a higher vibrational nature of your being, and trusting everything is provided for, always, no matter what the appearance is. And then create from that space. Experience the sense of creation emerging from that space. So there's a couple messages. Are there any people that I can do a quick scan for Cindy, but she did leave. It's good to see Mikey was here, Roberts was here, or maybe they are still here. Hello. And yeah, if you want an energy scan, all you have to do is put energy scan, please. I probably should have brought that up earlier. So I'm going to do possibly some individual energy scans. I'll do one for Cindy at least real quick. And others, if you want an energy scan is I'm just intuitively tuning in and channeling messages like I just did for the group. For you individually, anything that might want to be shared. I might tune into your chakras and stuff too, but basically that's how that works. And then I'll wrap up after a little while with some channeled messages and a channeled prayer. If you guys are interested in really growing your business right now, I'm really focused on that right now, and doing it in a way that feels awakened and centered at the same time, but yet is kind of, I don't know, badass, I don't know what else to call it. direct, simple, fun, and joyful, that's where you want to reach out to me. You can contact me just by saying, "Hey, I want to go to six figures and beyond." Put it below. I mean, or I want to go to well beyond six figures. Put that in the comments below, and I'm happy to follow up with you and start tuning in to how that wants to happen, if that's your intention. I want to go to seven figures. I had someone contact me, said they want to make $1 million a month. I mean, whatever it is, honestly, there's a path. If it's true that you're feeling that for yourself, there's a pathway for it. It's a matter of just channeling it, landing it, following the feeling, the resonant feeling, and letting it propel you into its manifestations. All the details figure themselves out within that. Okay. So we're going to do one for Cindy. Is anyone else want one? We'll see. Okay. Lois says, I had one 2 weeks ago, but if there's no one else that needs it more, I'd love one. Okay. So we'll do one for Lois and Cindy. Okay. So let's do one for Lois, seeing as she's still here live. And then maybe I'll do a quick one for Cindy. All right, Lois. You're showing me your magic and your wisdom. So let's see if I can convey this properly. The channeled message coming through right now is you're far more attractive than you realize. You're far more attractive than you realize. It feels like in the vibration and the consciousness, there's an idea that there's something that's not attractive about me, and I'm concerned about that. They're saying is like, no, you're highly attractive when you're in your magical connection, and you're serving and leading from your magical connection with Source and with the love in your heart. It's your very compelling, attractive force. To allow that to be safe, there's a sense of non-safety in this. So know you're protected, know you're safe, know that all sides of you are covered when you simply allow yourself to feel that sense of strength inside. Follow that strength, the strength of signal of presence within you. Carry the day, that you're supported and loved, that's added on to you because you're literally just supporting yourself by saying yes to you. And then the love and support comes in seemingly as it's from the outside. People start celebrating you, you start trusting it. That it's not you're praised and then you're damned. That's the old patterns, maybe from even like childhood and beyond. Like, oh, you're so great. Now this is where you got it really wrong. And okay, so we're just gonna release that. It's more of experiencing your divine perfection and following the strength, the signal of your presence. To lead the way. That's what comes through. See if there's anything else coming through. Just get like seeing money in your hands and you're kind of wondering what to do with it maybe or something, but something about money in your hands, kind of weighing options or something. And just get whatever, pick one. I get kind of like a pick one kind of feeling. It's like there's something you're wanting to invest in and you're wondering where to invest your time, money, and energy, but it's showing up as money for me, for you. It's just like pick one and just boom. Okay, I'm just going forward. I'm not going to be with my stories. We come up with so many stories, right? We all could have stories about what we're worried about with money and our past with money and what's our future going to be, all these ideas, right? It's just crazy stuff for us. We all put ourselves through at times. Just trust what you know to be true. You're pure magic. Everything will unfold. Taking whatever the next foundational step that feels right for you and invest in it. Okay. I feel like that's sort of it for now. So hopefully something in there is making sense and helpful. And let's do a brief one as well for Cindy, who did leave, but let's see if I got one or two quick things for her. So about taking a vacation. I don't know if you're getting ready to take a vacation in the near future. Something about enjoying it, unplug, let go. I get a lot that for the energy in the new year for you. I feel like it's like you're setting yourself up. With all the you've been taking moves to set yourself up to make a big move in the new year. So to trust that. So if you're going to be taking time off, like I don't know if it's in December, maybe it's the vibe I get, but to really enjoy that. This letting go energy is very important for you. Now that you've started to put some things in motion, and just allow that time to be a cultivating time to just really be clear about what you're intending and knowing to be true going into next year. There's going to be incredible new successes. That you're willing to be clear about that. Decide that. Like it's a decision. I'm deciding this. Being clear. Idea like doubling, tripling down on what you know to be true. There we go. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. All right. So that's all I've got on that. Lois says that felt great. Thank you so much. Felt the release. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, great, guys. So before I go into the channeled messages, I like to just show up and just kind of do my thing here with you guys and support you. One of the things I do a little bit in the beginning of some of these Facebook lives is what I want to let you know is like, again, when I meet with you guys individually and work with people, I'm able to, help you to get on track to land with the details. Like, okay, what am I offering to my tribe? How am I offering it? Like how, and finally just taking the basic steps of doing things like energy scans for some of you that do those. I've trained to do that, and doing the consults and all that, and just getting sharper about things to follow through and being energetically supported. So yeah, if you're looking for that and wanting to go to a much higher level financially, just put of course I am below. Okay, I'm giving you different options. All right. And then I'll reach out to you to support you with that some more. Okay, great. So let's do some channeled messages. Okay, let's see what's coming through. Look at it. Okay, so Jesus is like Jesus, and I also have Mother Mary here, and it just the overall vibe I'm getting and the guidance is feed yourself first. Where you're meant to be nourished by the Spirit. Remember that this is it. This connection with Source. This is it. Also remember that level of the foundation of your being. It doesn't get any better. It's in its perfection today and always. Nothing can take it away. Nothing can harm it or ever take it away. You're fully abundant, wealthy, healthy, and everything else. Like total love, total everything. That heaven does live on earth. And when you're willing to experience it, remember it, tune into your awareness of it, it becomes a fact in your 3D reality. Thank you, God. So it is. Okay. Specifically, Mother Mary. This feels like it's for whoever, certain people here. Make that basket. Something about making a basket. Make the things that you pour your heart into to give to others as a gift from your heart in a tangible way. Show them their love in a way they can feel it. And therefore you get to feel it together with them. Thank you. My marketing brain turns on again. I'm like, just, hey, when you love people and you're connect and give gifts to people, it's just goodwill. I mean, it's goodwill. It helps everything in your life, including your business. Okay. Archangel Michael. Yeah, just experience the massive spaciousness of your being. As I'm here to strengthen your awareness of the protection that is here. Feel my blue light all around, way out around you, knowing you're so safe, you're so free. Within the enlightened steel, within your body and being, grounding you into the earth. Yeah. You're safe, you're whole. You are that strength you want to feel in your physical body. Allow it in now. Thank you. Maybe one last message. Master Jesus, carry your burdens no more. Experience the lightness in your heart. Enjoy every moment. The sweet divine bliss lives eternally within the Sacred Heart. It delights in everything. Experience its depth and beauty. Come back home and be free. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and wrap with a channeled prayer. Take that nice deep breath in through your nose, up through your crown chakra, up through your higher self, up to love, light, source energy, up into the all in all. And as you exhale through your mouth, let this energy come back down through your higher self, down through your crown chakra, down through all your chakras, through this body, through your auric field, down through your feet, down through your root chakra, down to the core of the earth. As I speak these words, and they I am, for everyone listening to my voice, as I recognize God, love, light, source, spirit is all there is. I'm grateful that life is given me huge opportunities. Life is the abundant play field filled with endless opportunities. I'm one with that. Grateful that the lemons can be turned into lemonade. So whatever adversity that life seems to be bringing me, that I'm grateful to experience the opportunities of that. Whenever someone tells me something that seems like a challenge for me or them, I say to myself or to them, at the same time, I say, that's great. This is a great opportunity. So whatever it is, say, that's great. This is a great opportunity. And so I claim everything as a great opportunity. Whatever it may be, that there's a great opportunity within it for something great to be realized and for more love to be embodied and shared and circulated, and for greater blessings to be bestowed for all to experience here on this journey together. So let it be so. I'm grateful to take a stand for the world-changing light leader that I am and the work I'm here to do in the world. I am meant to thrive. I'm meant to experience the sense of opulence and richness in spirit, and also in the way that it calls to me in the physical world. am willing to experience those qualities in my life, know that that richness serves the highest good of all when I let it be so. So as I let it be so, I let it be done, and I trust it fully, totally, and completely, manifesting incredible six-figure years, months, or weeks, whatever calls to my beautiful heart, doing my great work in the world in a way that's most expansive and impactful and most supportive for all. So let it be so, and let it be done, and rock on from there. Thank you, God, and so it is. Okay. All right, everybody. Hey, Lisa. Oh, thanks. And Kelsey, good to see you as well. All right, everybody. It was so great to share with you again this week. I look forward to talking and levitating with you again, levitating into the spirit and feeling it grounding and landing at the same time. Just the fun of all that. Know these things is so much greater you can do, as Jesus said. This is the time to awaken to this truth, and to embrace the 3D and love it, and love everything, all the Ds, the 5 Ds, the 7 Ds, the 9 Ds, whatever, to love it all, embrace it all. Come back home to your sacred heart. Know the infinite love and power and presence within you is here fulfilling everything as you're willing to bring it into fruition, into your awareness and into fruition from there. And let it be done. Thank you, God, and so it is. All right. Well, let's wrap it there, and then I'll see you again next week, on Monday at 3 p.m. Central. In the meantime, hey, if you want support, go into to a much higher level with your light leadership. Just say, of course I am, below, and I'll follow up with you. Okay, lots of love, everybody. See you later. Goodbye for now.